School earlier this year via the Order of Merit. He had a slightly anxious wait on the final day just to make sure that he had enough points on the board, but we have seen 100. A little bit of him before, of course, with his big run to the semi-finals of the BDO World Championship, the last ever edition of the BDO World Championship in 2020. He lost to Jim Williams in that semi-final. Jim here this weekend as well.
100.
There are some people under this roof today that I never thought I'd see in a PDC arena, and one of them is on this board. I'm not talking about Mario either. I'm talking about Ross Montgomery. Yeah. He's taking on Chris Dobey in the third match, and that is going to be something to watch. Damo, a bit of a mainstay, third season on the PDC Tour now. He's looking for a 150 checkout to start his first leg of the campaign. Oh boy, what a way to start, Damo.
Well, a baptism of fire for
54 for 32 to finish the job. That'll do.
54.
He will come back, and this may be Mario's last 3 darts of Saturday. It'll be an early bath for him, and when you're leaving the arena around 12:30 on a Saturday afternoon, it's never a good sign.
Yeah, it looks as though that £100,000 prize pot on offer today
62.
Won't be finding any of its way into the bank account of Mario Vandenbogaerde. Double 16 for Damon Heta, double 8 for a 6-1 victory.
Game shot on the match.
And that wraps things up, and that was fairly comfortable in the end for Damon Heta. The 2 highlights, obviously the 150 checkouts in leg 6 and in leg 1, but there was plenty to admire in between that. And it was
now is that we have more Euro Tours this year than we have had the last couple of years, but it was almost a 145 possibility to win the match for Andy Boulton. But look at that bullseye, juicy right in the middle, and it sets up a match-winning double 8 when he comes back.
Yeah, and you can just tell that Martinez is playing like a beaten man there.
29.
Once again failing to find a treble and only registering 29 on the scoreboard as well. He's not left himself a finish either. He's thrown in the towel here as Boulton looks at double 8s for a 6-1 win. He's just inside, but he will return if he doesn't find this double 4. But he does find double 4, absolutely plumb in the middle of that double 4 bed, and Martinez heavily beaten by 6 legs to 1. And Andy Boulton rarely troubled in the duration of that one. Safety.
Went straight for it. Now it's double 6.
18.
So Montgomery gets a big checkout look to win this match by 6 legs to 4. Not to be. So Dobey, who chose to leave double 6 after missing double 15 on the inside,
44.
now has to find that bed, or possibly double 3 to take us to leg 11. He thought that was in. That one is. That's gutsy. You can't go inside there, because if you do, you're inviting Montgomery to get that easier chance. All he can do is leave 167. He's fortunate that he's actually left a finish. 98 left for Montgomery. He's got a match-winning double. It's double 19.
82.
That was a bit quick. He couldn't possibly steal it. He's had 4 shots at double in this match and missed them all.
39.
He doesn't get a 5th. But Montgomery, who's missed 1 match start, gets a crack at 19 points to get his first win in a Players' Championship against one of the fancied seeds, and he does. Wonderful match, and he did deserve to win that game. He auto-corrects in the air to land in the board like it does. It's sheer timing when he propels that dart forward.
96.
He doesn't need that big backlift, but he does need that little piece, just a tiny piece. Look at this. Oh, it's extraordinary. Oh, yes. Oh, Williams, how about this? 144 checkout, 12 darter. They hit this.
14. Oh, my word. What are you doing, Steve?
52.
You can't let this bloke have a go at 121, surely. You'd be mad to.
Game
mad! absolutely senseless from the Adonis, who finds himself 5-1 down. He's just seen the bloke damage this year. Forget the Challenge Tour. This bloke could be a danger on the Pro Tour. He might go and do a Ratajski if he can repeat this on a regular basis and win titles.
125.
Because this is world-class stuff from Scott Williams, make no mistake.
100.
We knew it was possible. And the win by 6 legs to 1 is almost complete.
Game
And
shot
is
on
now
match.
complete.
Scott
What a
Williams.
performance from Williams. Big checkouts, big scoring. Clinical nature in this game.
50 after just 9 darts.
$137. Ten scored.
And 2 more misses at tops mean that Jim Williams has a chance to beat the world number 1. Okay, 45 scored.
Yep.
Leaves him 21.
21 left.
Always good to check with the marker. Don't want to make a miscount at this point. Because it's a big win right there for the taking.
Game
And
shot
he
on
does
match.
take it, Jim Williams. A 6-4 victory. Some excellent stuff from both men. Oh, a little smirk from Ricky
108.
Evans, who hits a 180 that is probably worth absolutely nothing in the end of it. Because match darts Huybrechts. Okay, double 16. Double 14, I beg your pardon.
$22.
Well, I put myself off with the counting. Kim put himself off with the throw-in, because those double 14s weren't very good. Double 2.
64.
Oh dear. Long way off. And Kim Huybrechts does come back for double 7, which Ricky tried to leave earlier. Kim didn't want to,
Game shot on the match.
but he hits
Kim
it anyway.
Huybrechts.
It is a 6-2 victory for Kim Huybrechts. Comes the Portuguese man of scores. This could get a little bit interesting, you know.
60.
And the laughing and the joking a couple of minutes ago might be a distant memory if this goes the distance. Hello.
100.
Hello. Jose's back. And he's going to get darts to break.
90.
Double 16. For a 12 darter.
Nice.
Oh, wow, he's made a mess of it. He threatened, but it might be more match darts for Anderson. It is 2 more. Doesn't like double 10.
Game
Doesn't
shot.
matter.
Yes.
He pins it. A 6-3 victory. The game going, I think, to its rightful owner. To actually get his nose in front at 3-2, and then he's just been holding Joe Cullen off. There have been chances.
180.
And his scoring, he's electric in the last couple of legs, Joe Cullen.
174.
12 segment. Double 13.
55.
He misses. Humphries. Can he get 2 match darts? Can he get 1? He doesn't get any.
60. Game shot.
We are going the distance. The game probably deserved it. I'm not sure who deserves to win it. The higher average is Joe Cullen, but there have been some reaches of finish.
$105.
For the 3rd leg running, it's a potential 4-visit leg for Joe Cullen, and he will get a look at the 116.
105.
He couldn't take out 89 for a 12 darter. He couldn't take out 81 for a 12 darter. Can he take out 116 for the match?
76.
It's wild. Match dart missed. And Humphries punishes in an absolute cracker.
The mind and the skill. And they've got the fans.
92.
Does Peter Wright have a 116? Don't forget, he was 2-0 down.
40.
That's not what the doctor ordered. Especially when Ryan is on, you guessed
Game
it,
shot.
double top. Doesn't miss it much when he's in this sort of form. Two 0 up, 3-2 down, 4-3 up. It's a wonderful topsy-turvy game. And I've got no clue where it's going right now, but Searle is making a move.
134.
Even when he's switching, he's finding his targets now. And he's so good at tops, I would not be surprised to see him go for the bull to set up tops the next time he's at the Ocky.
100.
Oh, he's gone for 54.
Game.
Oh, good move. 12 darter. Ryan Searle has made a move. 3 straight legs for him. With Peter Wright on 199. He's not been able to break Searle. Searle is ready to punch his ticket to the final
101.
to take on Gurney or Humphries. It's tops. I thought he was going to hit it. He thought he was going to hit it, but he hasn't. 20. And he hasn't hit double 10 either. So that's 3 match darts gone for Ryan Searle. And Wright gets one opportunity to save his snake skin. That's courageous. Double 12.
74.
I was convinced he was going to stay on the 60 for double 9, a double he just hit. But Searle comes back for double 10 and finds it with his 5th match dart, and he wins by 7 legs to 5. He gets a little bit of revenge after losing to Snakebite in 2 gargantuan matches over the last few months, and he will contest the first final. Flat for 2 or 3 minutes in this final because this is a slog.
140.
And it's the energy levels of Humphries over the last couple of years that have been the difference in his results.
Well, I'm just pleased from a selfish point of view, because you asked me at the very outset who I fancied for today's title. I did go for Ryan Searle. That's on the record. There's no doubt about that. And I just had a feeling that, you know, because of the performances that he put in on the Pro Tour late last year, 2 finals and a title here in Barnsley, and I stressed the horses for courses argument. People might say, well, it's a similar environment, but I think there's something in that. You know, people do take some comfort from that, but Searle is taking no comfort from this at the moment because Humphries is just hitting everything who belongs there as well, I think.
He's a mainstay. He is part of the furniture now. He's one of ours. We love him.
87.
Humphries looking for a haymaker here. We had a 155 from Searle in the semis.
134.
Searle's at double 17. He's not thinking twice.
Game
Why
shot.
would you? Being used to being in that position, you don't want to be in that position. You want to be hitting 170s and taking legs to go 5-2 up. This is a good response from Humphries because he was on the verge of an onslaught from the Lord Farquaad
129.
Well, 65 here for Humphries to get back on track. Tops 2 attempts, double 10.
45.
And he just was outside the wire. Now then, 17 for tops here for Searle.
Game shot.
117 check out, double 10. Humphries punished. Searle was 4 down. Could easily have been 5 down. Instead, he's just 1 down.
Anything with tops on the end.
Yeah.
I've played Luke Humphries once. Got absolutely bashed.
140.
And at the end of it, I needed to sit down because I was dizzy.
180.
Well, that's absolutely stunning from Ryan Searle. Luke Humphries 161. This would be a great riposte though. Bouncing off the ropes, Luke Humphries with a bullseye finish. 161, just when it looks as though Ryan Searle was going to have another say in this final.
Was so good. He could have fit another 3 in there. 62 with time on his side. Single 1.
65.
All good. He'll come back for double 8. for a 5-visit leg win to put him within 1 leg of his first senior ranked
100.
event title. Nice and simple. 8 o'clock position. Nice guide. He thought it was in for a microsecond. That one
Game
is,
shot.
and it's 7-4 Humphries.
First PDC ranking title, and you've got to say it's been coming for a long time for Luke Humphries. Not yet there, but my word, he won't
100.
have a better opportunity than this to break his duck.
Absolutely right. His focus over the last 3 or 4 matches has
81.
been very good, and he's almost extinguished that visible show of negativity. It's still there a little bit.
100.
But one thing that will make him feel super positive is if he gets rid of 220 and 4, and it's possible. Now he just needs to get a shot at
180.
tops. Searle, to survive, needs the 25 or that.
50, yes.
Just checks.
Yeah, 15s. Well, he's missed the treble 15. So he's just going to have to set this up as best he can.
83.
So Humphries, for a little bit of history,
Game
and
shot
it has
and the
been a
match.
long time coming, but almost inevitably, Luke Humphries has finally secured the first PDC ranking title of what has been an illustrious career so far for the 26-year-old, a man who has reached 3 World Championship quarterfinals.
Didn't happen the first time, or the second, or the third, or the fourth. 5th time lucky. You are a PDC senior title winner. How's it feel?
It feels amazing. You know, I've had some great achievements already in my career, but this tops everything. I think, you know, everyone was saying your time will come. Do you believe it? You do, but you know, in my honest opinion, I think the change from these boards have benefited me. Because today I feel like the windmill boards have excelled my darts going in the right way. Unicorn boards have always been great, but I'm saying these boards have excelled me, I feel. And we'll get into that in a little bit when we speak to Ryan.
Interesting. Well, look, coming in here, Ryan, because look, you have had an incredible day yourself. Over the course of the day, Ryan Searle's averaged around about 103. We saw you average 115 again. I mean, you've just carried on this year like you did last year.
Yeah, look, played decent today. Ran out of steam a little bit in the final, maybe started too slow. And you know that 161 he took out when I was down low. I don't know what I was on, but
16.
Revenge,
16 was it? Yeah,
it's revenge for the 170 in the Grand Prix.
yeah, that was dirty. I said dirty when he hit it. I don't know if he heard, but yeah, it's one of those. And you know, Luke's been knocking on the door for a long time, and you know he deserves his first title.
You get on. Last year, you made 3 of these finals out of 30. He made 4 of them out of 30. That's more than 10% of the spots in finals of these last year were picked up by you 2 guys combined. What words did you say at the start of today?
I mean, I don't know if people know, me and Ryan are really close friends. You know, we practice together at majors and stuff. And, you know, there's a lot of people like Matt Edgar, usually with Matt Edgar and, you know, Aaron Beanie, but, you know, we usually practice on the you know, majors. So we've gone together today and thought, you know, let's practice together. We played practice games, didn't we? And we actually said, no word of a lie, both said, we're loving the throw, we're feeling good today, let's make the final together. We knew it was on separate hours. We said we could make the final, and you know we did, and that's why, you know, I think that, you know, I've achieved that one title, but I feel like Ryan's gonna, you know, I've obviously done good things, but I think Ryan's the next person to go on and do incredible things because, you know, he is incredible.
Well, let's put that to you, Ryan.
Too nice.
He's saying nice things, but there's a lot of people saying a lot of nice things about you, Ryan. In fact, if you know on the old FDI index, which isn't on the rankings, but it's about how players play against each other, you're right up there as something like 4th best player on the planet right now. I mean, do you feel like that?
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing well. You know, me and Luke are good friends, and it was only a couple of years ago that I think we're at the Players' Champs finals in Coventry, and I was ranked sort of 48th, 49th in the world, and Luke,
About 39th, wasn't I?
yeah, Luke was about 39th, and I said to him, like, me and you are going to be the next 2 big players to break through, and I think we're both showing it at the moment. And you know, I feel like I've still got another gear to go. Obviously, I played well today. You know, and Luke, I feel Luke's got another gear to go as well. So you know, look out for us both.
Do you know what? I feel like every time we won a game, you know, we'd come over and say, how'd you get on?
We
And
were sat on the same
and
table.
yeah, and then he's gone 115 average, and I'm thinking, my God, how am I gonna? If I play in a final, am I gonna match it? But you know, he's got that level that can beat anybody in the world.
Well, okay, look, I mean, we could spend all day talking about this because there's so much that's gone on, but I know that he threw 115 average. You nearly won a game with a 9-darter. You had to survive a match dart from Joe Cullen in an absolute cracker in the quarterfinals. And then in that one there, when it looked like you were running away with it, he came storming back, and were it not for that massive check out the 161, then that might have gone the other way, mightn't it? You know as anybody, if you're going to win these, you have to find those big moments in the finals, and they're not easy to find.
You know, that was the turning point. You know, Ryan, the scary player, he can change a game within a split of an instance. You know, all of a sudden you can be 4-0 up, and I could have been 4-0 or 5-5. I don't know what it was at the time, but he can change the game with the split of an eye, and all of a sudden 3 minutes later you're 4-0 and could be 4-4. So I know I had to hit that big shot, and it won me the game. Then, to be fair,
I'll tell you what, right? That 161 hurt, yeah. But we decided before the game that whoever won paid for tea tonight, and I think that will hurt. That will hurt him even more than that 161. I think.
I'm actually going.
That's on record. That's on record. One final one. One final one. Right. The first event of last year, Pro Tour event, it was won by Joe Cullen. Beat Johnny Clayton in the final. Look what happened to those two guys over the next 12 months. Do you two believe that this could be a sign that something similar could happen to the pair of you? I know you've already made major finals, but it's not a, both of you guys are in a hurry. You want titles and big ones and lots of them.
Yeah, I mean, I won't speak for Ryan, but what I'm going to say now is probably what he agrees with, that, it's time to push on now. We're in that sort of bracket where we're not really going anywhere. If we're going to take the next step, it's in the top 10 and Premier Leagues and stuff. And we're not too far away from that. I think the Premier League selection was the right selection. I think the right people got in, but we're going to be looking at this this year as a stepping stone for us to progress. And in the majors, we've already made a major final now, but we could be seeing me and Ryan in other major finals for us to win our first one. And I believe in the next couple of years, with the talent that we got, we could pick up a major title. And it might be me, it might be Ryan, but the talent, definitely what he's got. I know I've got it, but with the talent he's got, it ain't going to be far away.
Right. Stop being so nice to each other. I'm bored of it now.
Dinner time.
He's paying for your dinner. Congratulations to Luke. Yet again, Ryan Searle throwing ridiculous averages. We will be back.
And the money's gone up, so happy days.
And the money's gone up. £12,000 to this man. He lost 3 finals when it was only 10 grand. He waited till it was 12 grand. Then he's won.
Thank you,
one.